To you, wherever you're watching from or listening from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Hope you and your family is doing well and safe if you're in the Middle East, if you're in the region where there is war brewing, where there is crisis and chaos happening in the Middle East. See where several countries got hit by Iran. We see where President of the United States Donald J. Trump say he gonna turn up the war hundredfold. We see where the Vice President, the Secretary of State, they're campering. They keep on recount their story. None of the three of them can get it right. But this morning, what you're having for something warm? A hot cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea? I'm having some ginger with clove tea. We all know in the state of Georgia right now it's 54 degrees, so it's on the cool side. See where the price of gas is now at $3.29 in the state of Georgia. It used to be $2.39, 2.47. So now the price of gas. Shamos McLean, blessings to you. So gas gone up because of the war in the Middle East. I said that region control like 30% of the globe oil. So 30% of the oil come through that region. So now this war start to spread all over the globe. People in Miramar start feeling it. If the war is in the what 6 day, so 6 days of war, a lot of country campering for gas. If you don't have any oil reserve, what's that tell you? And it's only gonna get worse because both countries say they are not negotiating. And in order for the war to end or cease, they will have to negotiate, come to some agreement. But when you have some old politician like Lindsey Graham talking through the corner of his mouth said the war is a good thing. I guess they like confusion and chaos, just like this president. You see, from the moment he take office on the 20th of January 2025, he signed a lot of things into law. Executive order, the first one was tariff. Then he unleashed ICE mass agents and their own citizens. They kidnap you, treat you inhumane. They even unalive people on camera. And now they pick up your sons and daughter and send them into war. I see a military guy yesterday. This his name was Brian McGuinness. He was at a hearing and he was shouting. He was shouting that it's not American war, it's Israel war. Why American going into war with Israel? Why are we fighting for Israel? That was his saying. And the senator ushered him out. His hand got stuck into a door, and you could see his hand popped on camera. Hand dislocated. All because he was saying it's not our war. The president should never go into a war with Iran. Should I make Israel and Iran fight? And now they gotta fight their way out. Because they fight their way in already. And you see hand broke in the door. And they sent to grab the man by his foot. A man who served his country. Because if you serve your country, you're a patriot. That's what they said. But it don't seem like that anymore because they don't treat them with respect. The only people who get treated with respect in America is the millionaire and the billionaire. For a man to have rank in the armed services, and you're gonna usher him out, broke his hand, because he hold on to the door. And the senator lift him by his foot with the police. And you could see when he hand yank and he said, "Oosh." That man is a true patriot. No, the rest of the world is going through it. All because of two old leaders who surpassed their time as a leader. who are warmonger. And that's all they be doing is telling lies. Telling lies to the people. Using propaganda to spread evil. So Iran killed over 30,000 people because they were protesting. No, it's not 1,000 people. It's 30,000 people. And that's what they use to spread the narrative. So people get like, wow, Iran is an evil country. The leader is an evil man. Ayatollah is an evil man. But yet you can pick up our sons and daughters and send them overseas into war to occupy another country or another land. And we see where Spain tell the president that listen, you cannot use our base and you cannot land. He say he gonna use a 15% tariff on the globe, on the world stage. So every country gonna have to pay 15% tariff. So now what do you do if you're a leader? Would you work with the United States, or would you just disassociate yourself from them? Because now we see where it's gonna go. Every country gonna have to join in one way or another in the war because it's gonna spread not just in the Middle East, but it's gonna spread into Europe and into Asia, in all that region. We see where Turkey is talking, and we all know Turkey is part of NATO. So it's not just the Middle East. You're gonna have it in Europe as well. So is it World War III is on the horizon? What are your thoughts? Leave it. But comment, well, let us reason. All of the world leaders, they are complaining. Now we see we're back home. People who are part of the Republican Party and Marca and Trump support. I love everything that Trump do or does. They are coming against him now. They're saying the president lied to us. He campaigned that he's not gonna go into a war. And now he's in a war. That was Marjorie Taylor Greene words. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the former congresswoman from Atlanta, Georgia. She's having strong words against the president. She wasn't mincing words, she was cursing. She was cursing. Says our president lied to us while he was campaigning. He said never go into a war because he's the president who stopped 8 wars. And not even 2 years in his presidency. First it was Venezuela, now it's Iran. So he's in 2 wars. He started 2 wars. No hard TV. Blessings to you and your family, my brother. So the devil like confusion, and it seemed like our president is one of them. While the war was going on, the president talking about the ballroom at the White House. It's gonna look beautiful when it's done. They said it's gonna take 6 months to complete. So he don't take the war serious because it's not his sons or daughter or grandchildren is fighting. That's my opinion. If you're gonna be a congressman, a senator, or the president, since as they love war so much, one of their children have to be in the military. And if they don't get no children, they can't serve as a congressman or woman or a senator. Because if they have children in the military or in the service, they'll reconsider a lot of the decision that they make on behalf of the people. Because first they'll take that into consideration that listen, I have my son, I have my daughter in the service, so we're not going into a war. But because it's not their sons or daughter, they don't care. They don't care about ordinary life because ordinary people don't matter. When you talk to people who serve, when they come back, they have PTSD. They got to live on medication for the rest of their lives because of the things that they see and witness in front of their eyes. Years ago, I know this man, he was in the military. He was a high rank member. And he was telling me, I think he was in Vietnam. and he was about to go out, and a young man said to him, say, like staff sergeant, no, you can relax. I'll go. Yeah. And that young man lost his life because the plateau that we were in, it blew up. And for 40 odd years, I know that man. And every time you sit and reason with him, he bring it up every time. He live with it for the rest of his life until he's dead. So war is not pretty. War is ugly. And remember, it's not on your home ground, it's on foreign soil. So it's in another man's land. But when you are voting next time, somebody tell her like, listen, he don't like this person, he don't like that country, believe him or her. Because the president 47, he was pushing it at 45 and now at 47. But we'll see. We'll see what happens because every country now driving on the street, you gotta look out for them people who always cross the street. They don't care if a vehicle is coming. But wherever you're watching from, please, if you're in a war zone, protect you and your family life. Your life matter to you. So make sure you protect your 3 points at all time. Until tomorrow morning, be safe. Remember to love thyself, because if you don't love self, you can't love no one else. Until tomorrow morning, stay blessed and stay safe. And if you're in the Middle East or the region where there is war, please protect yourself. And we see where a lot of people start to cry out that the price of gas is through the roof, and a lot of country is not getting gas because 3/4 of the, let's say, the oil come through that region. America, the price of gas raised the other what, 80 cent, 90 cent. In some places is more. But until tomorrow morning, walk good, peace and love. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Tampon.